welcome back to the Higher Heart Warrior channel. My name is Hadija. Today we're just going to get some general messages that you could benefit from hearing. Let's see. All right. Going straight into it. I'm going to do 3 piles. And the timestamps are going to be in the description below. Hope you're doing well. I'm really curious to see what the messages are going to be because it's been a minute since I've done just general messages. So this should be fun. As usual, I've already pre-shuffled these, so also, I do offer personalized readings and energy work sessions. On my website, higherheartwarriorchannel.com. So feel free to check it out. Also, you know the deal. YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe. Those things are all helpful and much appreciated. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Getting all the cards. Oh, no. All right, pile 1, general message. All right, wild. So many cards are coming out. I guess that's what happens when you don't focus the energy on any one topic. Geez, pile 1. You got the flippers. What's going on, pile 1? Pile 2. Pile 3. Okay. All right, I will have the pile selectors visible in the shortly, like 2 seconds. For you, it's 0, but for me, I'm going to pause. Let's see. Pile 1. You can choose your pile if you've been seeing the angel number 1010. If you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo, wow, Gemini, Capricorn, no way, and Libra, no way. Okay. If you've been seeing the numbers 46, 52, or 11, or the letters E or D, for pile 2, we have 1, 2, 3, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, the letter C or B, or the number 39. And for pile 3, we have 1313, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, or Sagittarius. The letters 0, the letter O, S, K, P, N, or the number 4. That is how you're going to choose your pile. Okay, let's see, pile 1. If you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, if you've been seeing the number 11, 46, or 52, the letter D or E, or 1010, this is your pile. Or you could have just chosen intuitively, whichever works for you. I'm just giving options. So your general message starts out with Ghost. balance. Your personal experience of God. Signs, codes, downloads, sacred information. Okay, pile 1. Harmony and miracles. Abundance is a state of mind. Your sensitivity is a gift. Prophets and ancient seers. And rosemary, ancient memory. Okay, pile 1. I'm just going to say it. Are you... you're clearly very tuned in, tapped in. This is... You have a very powerful mind, pile 1. A very powerful mind. And I feel like you may be aware of it. Can you not see those down there? No, you can't. Well, this is what the card is. I feel like, pile 1, your message is keep going with whatever. It's like you're trying to balance your religious beliefs with your spiritual beliefs, because they are two different things. Like, religion is more structured, spirituality is less, and these are my opinions obviously, but spirituality is less rigid, and you kind of, at least again in my experience, I kind of pick and choose from what resonates with different religions. Like, you've got Guru Ram Dass, Rumi, and then Sanat Kumara and Rosemary, which to me is almost like Mary from Christianity and her different iterations. Like, pile 1, it's like your message is to keep going, to keep growing, to keep growing your knowledge, your understanding of the unseen, your connection with your spirituality and your innate gifts of seeing, channeling, of receiving. Wow. I'm just like, my heart chakra right now is just like so warm. Like, your guides, your team, your ancestors, they're like, kudos, pile 1. Good job. You're doing great. It can be a little bit, I mean, at least for me, being, you know, raised in a religion, when I first started getting into spirituality and understanding that different religions are all created essentially, structured essentially by human beings, and it's that connection with the divine, with God, the universe, the energy, that really is the only constant throughout the different religions throughout the world, and kind of decentralizing it from, like, you got to go to a priest or a rabbi or an imam or, you know, a specific person who's tuned in, tapped into the divine. We all have that in ourselves. We all have that capability. And it's opening your mindset to that possibility even, which I feel like you've started to do. That's really expanding your mind. It's really making these miracles possible. This level of balance that you're bringing between what you know and what you're learning. So I guess your message, pile 1, is, you know, keep going and keep an open mind. and an open heart. And yeah, just acknowledgement, I think, is key. Because you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing the work. You're doing the, you're doing what's necessary to really get you closer to your own personal understanding and beliefs. And, yeah, they're proud. I don't know. I just feel this overwhelming sense of like, good job. Keep going. We're proud of you. But I mean, I don't know if I even need tarot at this point. Just one card for the overall message for pile 1. Okay, we got 2. Okay. There is a sense of you kind of rushing it. Or wanting to rush it. So you're being asked to have some patience, because it does take time to cultivate. Like, it sounds cliche, but it does take time to cultivate your channel, to cultivate your connection and your belief and your confidence in that connection to the divine, to the unseen, to your ancient memory of that connection. And with the 5 of Swords reversed, I feel like that's like you're overcoming this mental, I almost said cognitive dissonance, but like this disbelief, pretty much, because they've been showing you the signs. And by they, I mean whatever you believe in, your angels or your guides or your ancestors or all of the above, or gods, goddesses, you know, your team in the unseen. They've been showing you the signs, and it's kind of like you're starting to let go of that disbelief, that mental argument. You're starting to come more into balance and harmony. So again, good job. Let's see. What can you look forward to if you continue on this path? I love that for you, pile 1. You got the 10 of freaking cups, and I didn't pick it. It flew out, dude. Like, 10 of cups, that is everything. Emotional fulfillment to the max. That's not even like wish fulfillment. That is like, that's just the whole pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay? The moment you stop the moment you start to understand and cultivate your patience with yourself and the process is when it speeds up. Okay? All right. Wow. Well, that was rather quick. All right, pile 1. Thank you for joining me. I do post readings every Saturday at 8 a.m. And I would appreciate your likes, your comments, you know, just say hi even. Subscription, all of it is much appreciated. And yeah, thank you. And I will see you in the next one. Welcome, pile 2. These are going to be some general messages for you. We got magic. I love that. Magic. Okay. Aw, don't doubt the magic, pile 2. Oh, I'm like just so giddy and jumping into it. This is your pile if you've been seeing the number 1, 2, 3, the letters B or C, the number 39. If you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in the sign of Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, or Aries. All right, now back into this magic and doubt. Oh, and this pile was kind of, okay. Sorry, like, are you, like, oh, I don't know. Okay, magic, release the doubt. Let's see what else. Oh, Lady Nada, expanded heart, openness, liberation, let yourself love and be loved. Aw. Is this, well, it doesn't have to be romance, but like, maybe? Let's see. It is safe for you to shine. I make way for miracles. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I get that it can kind of be a bit difficult to believe in miracles, but like, they exist. They do, they exist. Peaceful pursuits, happy times. Maybe for you, you think that the miracle of being able to relax, having happy times is a lie, but it's not. It's not. It exists. It exists everywhere, actually. divine presence. So the number 44, the number 39, the force of love and creation. All right, so here we go. Now, love comes in many forms. Purity, calendula, the number 1. Sunflowers could be significant for you, pile 2. And we have 1, 2, 3. Lots of 3s. Number 13 could mean something to you. Right, pile 2. Pile 2. So it's okay for you to believe in magic. All right? In case you needed the permission, it is okay. I understand that I only read for adults, so I understand that as an adult, there can be so much evidence to the contrary that, like, having an open heart is only going to get you hurt. Shining too brightly is only going to get you hurt. Believing in miracles is only going to let you down. Having a pure heart and you know, believing in love, it's all naive. It's a fool's errand. It's just going to get you hurt. Here's the thing, pile 2. It's kind of easy to think that way, right? Because everybody thinks that way. I can't say everybody, but like, it's more common to think that way than not. And it does take a little bit of effort to release the doubt. But just know, when you do open yourself up to believe in miracles and magic and love, and that it's possible for you to experience those things in mass quantity, they start to show up. It starts to show up. I get how it can be really hard to believe that until you see it, but it's the seeing it that comes after you believe it. Like, you have to see it to believe it. You know that phrase? But if you flip it, it works just as well. It's just a matter of choice. So, let's see. In what area of pile 2's life are they being guided to believe in magic and miracles? Where are they being guided to release doubt? In what area? No. Hell no. That's way too many. Okay. In what area are they being guided to release the doubt? I can't. Okay. So, do you see? So this is the Two of Cups and the Lovers are the two main love cards in the tarot. But Two of Cups can also signify a choice in, and in this aspect, it could be belief, a choice in believing in magic. For some of you, obviously, it's going to depend. But given the Five of Cups in reverse, I feel like, because the Five of Cups upright is crying over spilled milk. You see these 3 cups, the water's flowing, but there's 2 back there next to this tree of life that are still upright. But she's so focused on that, she doesn't see those. So there's some opportunity for you to be open to love, to magic, to being seen, that you're maybe not seeing. There's an option, there's a choice. Let's get a little bit more. This is somebody who has leadership and authority over their life and is full of passion. Gets things started. This could even be, for some of you, like a friendship. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection. But given the Two of Cups and the artistry in this deck, I feel like it's kind of obvious. But pile 2, I think the main takeaway here is believe that it's not too good to be true. Okay? It's having that belief and that openness to even believe that'll bring it about. And then, like, whatever this is, if you think it is too good to be true, give it a chance. Give it a chance, because it's an offer that you've prayed for, or you wished for, you dreamt about, and you're so focused on the past, what's already happened, that you're, again, with the missing this opportunity, you're missing, there's something in love or partnership of some sort, and the person could be younger than you. It doesn't have to be in age. It could be in level of maturity or understanding of specific topics. You know, it varies. The point is, though, I feel like this person is your sunshine or your sunflower. Maybe you called them sunflower and that's how you'll know, or they like flowers, because there's so much flower imagery here. Yeah, pile 2, this is brought to you by the divine. Like, this is your wish fulfillment. You just have to make way for it. Give me on this, oh, and then we got this. Okay. So this is somebody new who either inspires you or you are very attracted to. So what's the possible outcome if they decide, well, as I was getting to see that we have Justice on the bottom, you could have Libra placements. You don't have to, but this is also, I was just about to ask, like, what's the possible outcome if pile 2 opens up, gives this person a chance, doesn't bring the past into it, and allows it to unfold naturally? You have Justice. That's harmony. That's balance. That's peaceful, happy times. Like, you just have to be open to it, pile 2. You just have to be open to it. Release the burden of the past, of those past hurts and experiences, because they're only holding you back. And because that's the 10 of Wands, you're so close to letting it all go. You just got that little push of releasing that doubt. And when I say release doubt, I mean, okay, you can have the doubt thought pop up, but then, you know, push through it. Obviously, don't do anything that's harmful, but, like, allow the doubt to pop up and then say, you know what? I trust myself to be able to discern if this connection is good for me or bad for me. So I'm going to give the opportunity for it to unfold. All right. That's your message, pile 2. Really, believe in magic. It's fun. It's more fun this way. It is more fun this way, okay? Thank you for joining me. I do release videos every Saturday at 8 a.m. And if you'd like to go more personal, more tailored to you specifically, you can head to my website, higherheartwarriorchannel.com, and book a connection call, which is complimentary, so that we can kind of dig into where, what offerings would be suitable for you. So I appreciate you. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Come to your general messages, pile number 3. This is your pile if you've been seeing the letters O, S, K, P, N. You have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, or Taurus, or you've been seeing the number 1313. Let's see, fear. Interesting. Right off the bat. Trust. Okay. Regret. Okay. Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Oh boy, that's a lot. Confusion. That's interesting, because 1313 with clarity, and then you got confusion. Many choices, uncertainty, regret. You're not going to be able to see all of this, but Shift your perspective. Okay. About what? Living with my purpose brings me prosperity. So, harmony, yarrow. You could have some Libra placements as well. The number 15 could mean something. And go to Kola, higher consciousness. And these cards are associated with the crown chakra. So, and then we got the purplish here. Well, pile 3. I feel like there's some introspection that you need to be doing right now at this time, so that you can gain that clarity for yourself, because whatever this confusion is about, whatever it's about, ultimately it stems from a lack of trust and trust in yourself, I should say. A lack of trust in yourself, because when we trust ourselves, we're able to face the fear, release the regret, you know? And that takes time, and it takes investigation, and it takes, you know, digesting our past experiences. And I feel like for you, pile 3, you're really being called to, like I said, do the introspection. I mean, it's because once you do that introspection, you'll be able to see what your purpose is. You'll be able to find it over time. You'll be able to make choices with more certainty, and believe in yourself. Trust yourself. You'll be able to know that, like, regret doesn't change anything. Acceptance makes it easier to live with the regret and release regret altogether, because you know that no matter what happened in the past, it was the opportunity for you to learn about yourself, about your gifts, about your purpose. Yeah. Let's see what this is about, though, because, like, what is pile 3's guidance? What are they being guided to release? Oh, geez. All right. Well, we got the 10 of Swords on the floor. 10 of Swords. So that is about feeling betrayed. Stabbed in the back, quite literally, multiple times. And I feel like pile 3, I feel like it's a matter of perspective, how you view those perceived betrayals. Because at least it's my experience, my belief, that even when people have betrayed me, it is a matter of how I perceive those betrayals. Like, do I take them personally? Do I internalize other people's words or actions towards me as a statement of how valuable or unvaluable I am, how worthy or unworthy I am? Do I take other people's actions as personal when they may not be? And maybe they are, right? Like, I don't know your life, I don't know you, but it's a matter of perspective, because when you're able to, again, trust yourself, believe in yourself, have that internal harmony with yourself, you don't take things personally, because you've done that introspection, you've done that work of getting to know yourself. And that's not just the positive aspects of yourself, but it's also the things that you fear. When you do that, and you're more secure in who you are, and you're more secure in and know your faults, your shortcomings, and still love them, that's when you're able to not take things personally, because it's nothing new and you're aware of them. So then you have the opportunity to work on them or accept them, right? With this regret, I feel like, yeah, I'm not trying to be preachy either. It's just that, you know, this is what's come through. That's how you gain the clarity, is when you're able to look yourself in the mirror and not fear looking in the mirror. That's when you're able to find your gifts. The gift of you, right? All right, let's see. What can pile number 3 look forward to if they do the introspection? Change the perspective. Release the need to be certain. 4 of Cups. You'll get an opportunity to not make the same choices that you would in the past. That's not the traditional, you know, interpretation of this card, but that's just given the context of everything else. There's an opportunity. There's a choice. There's an opportunity. Let's see. What is this opportunity? Ooh. Okay. To not be so defensive. Because I feel like that's the other thing. Because you're afraid of the past repeating itself, you have your defenses up and you're taking things personally that aren't about you, which is keeping the gem of whatever this is about for you. It's keeping this opportunity hidden. It's making you more confused because you're taking something personal that's not personal. In a situation that feels like a stalemate, like you're walking on a tightrope, but you're blindfolded because you don't want to make a choice, because you don't want to make the wrong choice. Make the choice. Let the chips fall with it where they may, and you'll be able to see what's unseen, and make plans for the future. Okay, all right, pile 3. I hope that was helpful. If you'd like, you can head over to higherheartwarriorchannel.com and we can book a complimentary connection call where we can kind of dive into where you could have this introspection be focused on. Thank you for joining me. I do post videos every Saturday at 8 a.m. and I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.